Hello there! Today's video is completely different from anything else I've done before. We're going to do a full toy hunt, and in between the hunting spots, we're going to go over and do a kind of Q&A, get to know me kind of thing. Unintentionally, today is actually the 1-year anniversary of when I started doing YouTube, which I didn't account for. It just happened to work out that way. And in that year, 2,456 of you guys have subscribed to my channel. So thank you guys. And if you haven't subscribed already, now's a good time to do so. Go down, hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, and like the video, and leave a comment while you're at it. Today's video is a bit different than any of my other videos, because normally I do like reviews or top 10s or something like that along those lines. We're going to be hunting for the 3 toy lines I'm currently collecting, which are Mega Halo, Lego Star Wars, and Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron. It's going to be about a 400-mile drive, give or take. It's a little less than that, actually. It's like 375, but about 400, just so it's a round number from where I live and where I work. Just so you guys know, I can't tell you any further details on what I actually do for work, so none of those questions are getting answered. And with that, we will begin the great journey. We're going to be doing a toy hunt today as I drive up north to my regular job. So we're going to go along this little guy back there. He's only going to join us for the first stop or two. We're going to go to the post office. We'll probably hit up Walmart. And then after that, I'm going to drop him off at my mom's. We got a bunch of Bricklink orders, some eBay orders to take to the post office. And then we'll get along on the great journey. Post office is done. We're going to go hit up Walmart real quick. And then I'm going to go take him for a little adventure. And then drop him off at my mom's. And we'll get going on the great journey. For Bricklink, all the orders that currently are pending are out. If you place one after, what time is it now? It's now 8:40 a.m. on Thursday. Any orders after that are not going to go out until next Wednesday. Just be aware of that because I'm out of town. Just because I work so far away from where I actually live. So it's not easy for me to ship orders, if that makes sense for you guys. So if you place an order, thank you. But just be aware it's not going to go out till Wednesday.
Good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy.
The first thing, my dog, if you don't know, his name is Corman. He's a 6-year-old German Shepherd Pit Bull mix, and he is the best thing that currently exists in my life, other than Halo and Star Wars.
Did you almost get a turkey, buddy? Almost? There's a whole bunch of them, buddy.
Alright, we're just going to stop in real quick at this local Walmart, and then I got to take this dude home. It's no surprise, there was no Halo Mega and there was no Lego Star Wars jumping out to me, but I did find this ATT. It's on clearance for $21, so I picked up another one. This is my third one of these. And then I finally found Marok's Fiend Fighter. That's kind of neat. This is one of the Chase. 1 in every 5,000 is going to be one of those. Didn't have one, so I added that to the collection. First question comes from Awesome Jeeps. Do I prefer Halo or Star Wars? For making videos, I prefer doing Halo videos, but Star Wars videos get more likes and views. But between them, if I had to pick my favorite, I probably have more of time invested in Halo.
Alright, buddy, I gotta get going. Gotta get going.
And there's no way we can go on the great journey without fuel, both for the truck and for me. I didn't film dropping the dog off, but yeah, he's no longer with me on this great journey. Next question comes from Tella of Adame. He asked, when did I start collecting Halo? I mean, I had it growing up, got out of it when I was like 16, 17, sold my collection off, and then probably 2020, I got back into it the first time, got a whole bunch of stuff. The first figure I got was a Suicide Grunt in a blind bag, and that was kind of the start of that collection. And then collected for about a year, and then stopped, and then about August of 24 is when I started heavily collecting Mega again. Pulled in here for stop number 1 on the great journey. This is the first Fred Meyers of the day. Okay, here is our first stop. Picked up one of these. My normal store didn't have any of these, but I grabbed this. Looks like it's got some good pieces that might be useful for building new Mombasa. And then I grabbed a couple of clearance Lego sets to put those into my Bricklink store. And then other than that, I grabbed another one of the TV show Banshees, just because I figured why not. And then yeah, just some clearance Lego sets to put into brickling store, and then I also picked up this T-Rex because it looked cool and I wanted it, so I bought that. Real quick, we're gonna stop off at a Ross just because it's in the area. These are overpriced compared to other Rosses. Other Rosses have them down to $3.99. So for Ross, they ended up picking up these Flego Zuru Max sets. There's two of them. There's a police car, and then there's a fire car and helicopter. I'll point out you got this compatible with major brick brands. And then the police car set was $5, and the fire set was $10. So $15 in the hole. And stop number 3 on the great journey. Somebody get a kill streak. This Freddy's didn't have anything good Mega-wise. I did pick up this Jurassic Park set because this has been a really good set for my brickling store, and I also picked up this Marvel set as well. I did find a clearance TIE Fighter that was 70% off of the clearance price, so I picked that up as well. This would be a surprise musket tool for later. All right, puppy dog's been dropped off at Mom's house. I'm back at my house getting everything loaded up in the truck, and we are about to hit the road to start the great journey. And currently everything that you've seen me pick up at this point in the video, I left at home. I didn't bring it with me for the rest of the drive. We'll answer our next question from Patrick, who asks, what was my first set? First Halo set, that was the original Arctic Rocket Hog. I think came in the second wave of Mega back in like 2009, 2010. That was set for Mega. And then for Star Wars, I want to say it was the original ATRT from 2005. Alright guys, we just made a quick pit stop here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We're waiting for a lady from Facebook Marketplace. She's got some cool Mega stuff for us to look at while we're on our journey, the great journey. Alright, mission successful. So we got a couple of cool things. We'll take a quick peek at it. We'll take a better look once I get up to my aunt's house. But what we got us a Gold Hunter. We got a whole bunch of Storm Elite Halo 4.5 on the new articulation. Some grunts, a jackal, and an AC ODST. He does have a broken hand, but $5, can't beat it. Next question comes from Kevin, who asks what got me into doing YouTube. So about a year ago, I started doing Lego Star Wars hauls on eBay that I would show off on YouTube as what stuff was going to go into my brickling store. I was doing that for a couple of months. And then around that time, I stopped doing that. I was dating a girl and she was getting, things were getting serious. She pretty much moved in with me. And then, around October, that ended. And then about November is when I started doing YouTube again. One of them Cybertrucks. Another question from, looks like Toa. We're just going to go with that. He asked new articulation or old articulation. Personally, I prefer new articulation just from the posability, but old articulation does have some nostalgic factor to it. Glug, glug, glug. As we pull into the next Fred Meyers, we've got our next question from Joey, who asks what my favorite set of all time is. For Halo, I'm going to go with the original Falcon, the one that came with Cat. Back in, 2011? It was old articulation, the one with the landing pad, definitely one of my favorite sets of all time. And then as for Lego Star Wars, I'm going to go with the most recent ATT as being my favorite. The clones in it, maybe not the best, but the ATT build was one of my favorites and my first one I ever got. Alright, so that was the Roseburg Fred Meyers. I picked up 2 of these 332nd battle packs. Those are always good for the brickling store. They were on sale. And then I picked up what was left of their Universe Series 3 blind bags case. There's 19 in here. We'll go ahead and open a couple real quick just for the fun of it. So first one, Hell Jumper. Let's do another one at random. We've got an Elite, and I just lost this plasma rifle somewhere in the truck. Open another one. Another Elite. and one more for good measure. It is a AC Jega. So we're gonna go and hit the road again. I probably will stop in the Big E in Eugene, but I don't think I'm gonna stop in Salem on this trip because I'm gonna be up in Salem next week, so I'll do Salem then.
Let's get started.
All right, you guys, I ended up not stopping in Eugene or Salem. I normally would, but I'm going to be back up that way in about a week, so I decided not to, just since I'm going to be right back up there. And then that gives me something I could potentially film. If you guys like this style of video, let me know, and I'll keep doing it. If not, I might not continue doing it, so just let me know. We're here at the Canby Fred Meyers now. We're going to go see what they got, and I'll keep you posted.
Wait, you're not a Nerf gun.
All right, well, that store was pretty uneventful. I did buy another Fleet Cop Warthog just to buy something because I like to always buy at least one thing when I'm in a store. Let's go ahead and we'll open 2 more blind bags for you guys because I grabbed 2. And you will see that I found another case. That one was a complete case, so I left it for other people. I didn't buy a full case. So first one is a Brute, and our second one. Is it also a Brute? We'll find out here in a moment. It is... Well, it is a Brute, but it's actually a Flood Brute. Alright, you guys. So, I'm gonna go... I'll probably go and stop at my aunt's house. And then there's 2 more Fred Meyers I'll check out. And I might head to Target, too, if I'm feeling frisky.
I was, in fact, not feeling frisky. I did not end up going to Target, and I actually only ended up going to 1 more of the Fred Meyers. Glug, 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 kick, kick, kick. Final Fred Meyers of the trip. And nothing interesting to talk about.
All right, we made it here to my aunt's house. I'm actually not going to go to the other Fred Meyers today. I might do that tomorrow in the morning before I have to go to work. But how about we do something even more different than what we've already been doing? For you kids under 18, you probably want to click off. For you non-Americans, it's going to blow your mind. For you Americans, I better see a hell yeah down in the comments. Let's go shoot some guns.
We've got another question from Toa again. He asked what my favorite Halo game is. I'm going to go with Halo 3 ODST as my favorite. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of everything that we tried new today. While you're down there, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Like the video, and you guys have a good one.